Hello my dear friends, so welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So today in this video, let's try to understand how to study aspects in Vedic Astrology, that is also known as Drishti. Many of you only know the 10% of the truth regarding the aspects, but how to use the aspects as far as the predictive astrology is concerned. Is it possible to make some kind of a predictions using the aspects? Yes, definitely. Today in this video, I'm going to teach you with the help of few examples so that you can understand fully how these aspects are going to work. And I personally recommend you, whether you have the understanding regarding this topic or not, please watch this video till end, because I'm going to teach you some of the very important techniques which you have never ever heard anywhere else. So please watch this video till end. First of all, let me give you small example. This is a chart over there, and that is the chart of Aries ascendant, and planet Jupiter is posited in the first house and Venus is posited into the 7th house. Now many of you think like that Jupiter and Venus, they both are aspecting each other, so they are mutually exchanging the energies between the first and the 7th axis. But that is the half truth. I will tell you here, you need to first of all check the rulership of the planet. That is very, very important. Jupiter is controlling the 9th house and the 12th house, and then it is posited in the ascendant. It means Jupiter is having the energy of the 9th house. That is your bhagya, that is your fortune, and that also represents the long distance traveling and the journeys. Also, Jupiter is having the energy of the 12th house, that is the spiritual energy. That is your imagination. That is also the house of expenditure and losses as well. And then Jupiter is going into the ascendant. So here, first of all, you need to check the house rulership. So if Jupiter is having the energy of both the 9th and the 12th house, it means if Jupiter is aspecting, first of all, with its 7th aspect upon planet Venus, so the 9th house lord is aspecting the planet Venus. And Venus is controlling the 2nd house as well. So the 9th house lord, that is your Bhagyastan, that is the house of your fortune, your luck factor. If that planet is aspecting the wealth and the savings lord, that is your 2nd house lord, that is a very, very good combination in terms of money and the wealth attainment. Now, how this yoga is going to get triggered in your life? We understand, okay, we need to check the house rulership and then study the aspects. See, first and the 7th axis, first axis is you, and the 7th house axis, it is your partner, that is your marriage and the marriage perspective. Also 7th house, it is the house of the business as well. So first of all, this yoga is going to get triggered as soon as you are going to get married, or as soon as you are going to go into some kind of a business partnership with some other person. Along with this thing, this yoga can also trigger the foreign traveling and the foreign settlement in your life. Why I'm telling you this thing? Because 9th house represents the long distance journeys, and 12th house, that is the house of foreign lands. And if that lord is coming into the ascendant, that is you, ascendant is you. And if it is aspecting the 7th house lord, 7th house is the house of your partner as well. So that long distance traveling and foreign settlement can also occur after your marriage as well. And this yoga is also, you can see in your spouse chart or into your life partner chart as well. So that is the number one thing before studying the aspects. Don't just study the aspects or the mutual aspects like first house lord, it is aspecting the 7th house. So they are only exchanging the energies of the 1st and 7th. No. Here they are also exchanging the energies of the house rulership as well. If Venus is your 2nd house lord, that is your Kutumbasthana, family house. Also that also represents your money, wealth and the savings perspective as well. So if that lord is in the 7th house and it is aspecting your 12th house lord as well. So the savings lord, 2nd house is the savings. And that lord is also aspecting the expenditure lord. Because here the connection is forming between the 12th and the 2nd house as well. So if the savings and the expenditure lord, they are aspecting each other, it means there is going to be a lot of expenses that is happening in your life as soon as you are getting into some kind of a relationships. Even after your marriage, there is going to be a lot of expenses that are happening over there. And specifically, how to use this thing into the predictive side. That is how to utilize this knowledge into making or giving predictions to some person. See, first of all, you must need to have understanding regarding the Vimshotri Mahadasha, Antardasha, Priyantardasha as well. And specifically the transit as well. Because transits also play a vitally important role in order for you to trigger something. Triggering of the event is seen from the transits. But first of all, that transit must need to take the permission from your Mahadasha Lord, from your Antardasha, Priyantardasha Lord as well. So if that Mahadasha, Antardasha Lord is giving the permission, then you can go to the transit chart and then you can see that thing. Then it is going to get triggered in your life. So this is the first example. Let's move on to the second example. Okay, you can see, please check out the chart over there. This is the second chart. I'm giving you examples so that you can at least develop some good understanding regarding Vedic astrology. In the second example, that is a Libra ascendant person. Okay, here Saturn is posited in the 5th house in the sign of Aquarius, and planet Mars is posited in the 11th house in the sign of Leo. So here Saturn is your 4th house and the 5th house lord, and Saturn is also your Kark planet specifically for Libra ascendant. And Mars is controlling your 2nd house and the 7th house, and it is posited into the 11th house of your incoming gains. First of all, here 5th house lord and the 4th house lord, it is not only aspecting the 11th house. You need to study the house rulership. So you can say like this: 5th house lord planet Saturn is aspecting which lord? That is your 2nd house lord and the 7th house lord as well. So here the 5th house lord, if it is aspecting your 2nd house lord, it means with the help or use of your intelligence or your intellectual abilities, you can gain a lot of money, wealth and power. And that thing is also seen from your 7th house of the partner as well. Because here your partner is also going towards the incoming gains. So it means somewhere your wife or your husband, whether he or she, can act as a major foundational system in front of you in order for you to obtain that multiple amount of gains as well. Also one more thing, here Saturn is also controlling your 4th house. So if the 4th house, that is the house of your conveniences, land, vehicle, all such kind of things are seen from the 4th house. And Mars is naturally a significator of which thing? It represents the real estate, home, property and all such kind of things. Mars represents your willpower, your courage, everything. So if that aspect is happening between both of these 5th and the specifically 11th house, 5th house, it is the house of your childbirth as well. It means the event of the childbirth, it is also going to not only activate your 11th house of incoming gains, it is also going to activate your 2nd house, because Mars is having the rulership of the 2nd house along with the 7th house as well. Suppose right now you are not married, you are unmarried person, but still you are having that kind of combinations present in your chart. Here the 7th house lord, it is also aspecting the 5th house, and 5th house, it is your house of creativity as well. It means as soon as you are getting into any kind of relationships in your life, this event getting into relationship, it is also going to enhance the creativity in your life. Any kind of a love experience, it is also going to be very, very beneficial for you in terms of enhancing the 5th house, that is your creative talents. So in that way, you need to study the mutual aspects or aspects in Vedic astrology. Okay, so this is the 2 examples that I have given you. Now let's proceed further in this video. See, first of all, mutual aspects means the Drishti, how the Drishti is going to work. Drishti means exchanging of something. Like, I am standing here and you are watching this video. So this is the 7th aspect. We are directly 7 houses apart. You are seeing me and I'm directly looking at you. So that is the 7th aspect in Vedic astrology. And I have only taught you the 7th Drishti. Because every planet is looking 7 places away. But there are many planets that are also exchanging the energies because they are having some special aspects. Saturn is having 3rd aspect, 7th and even the 10th aspect. Jupiter is having 5th, 7th and 9th aspect. Rahu, Ketu, 5th, 7th, 9th aspect. So they are having the other mutual aspects as well. How to study that aspects in Vedic astrology? See, if the mutual aspect is happening, it means both of the planets are exchanging the energies. I am also looking at that planet is also looking at me. So they are mutually exchanging the energy. That is a very, very powerful aspect, I will tell you. Rather than the conjunctions in Vedic astrology, first of all, you need to have understanding regarding the mutual aspects. Suppose I will tell you if some planet is having the 5th aspect in terms of, let us take the example of Jupiter. So Jupiter, suppose it is posited in the 1st house. So Jupiter is aspecting your 5th house. But the 5th house Lord is not aspecting planet Jupiter. Or there is, suppose, any planet that is sitting in the 5th house. Suppose Sun is posited over there and you are Aries ascendant. So Sun is only aspecting the 11th house. Sun, because Sun don't have that special Drishtis, that special aspects. So here Jupiter is aspecting your 5th house as well. That is a one-way aspect. That Drishti represents only Jupiter is sending that positive vibrations upon something. And in the sign of Aries, that is much action-oriented sign. And you also need to look into mutual aspects in the fiery signs, whether the aspects are occurring between the earth zodiac signs, between the air zodiac signs, or between the watery zodiac signs. Here you can see Jupiter is in the fiery element, and 5th house Lord, it is also into the fiery element. So that is the aspect from the fire to fire. It is going to intensify the heat in the 1st house and in the 5th house areas. If the aspect is occurring between, suppose, water and the water, then it is going to intensify the level of emotions inside a human being. If the aspect is occurring between the air and the air zodiac signs you understand, Libra, Gemini, so these are the air zodiac signs. So if the aspect is happening between the air zodiac signs, this thing is going to intensify the lot of movement in your life. If the aspects are occurring between the earth zodiac signs, then it is going to enhance the lot of stability in your life. So that is the second way of looking into the aspects, because I will tell you all the elements, whether it is the air element, earth element, watery element, or even fire element, all these elements are vitally important in order for you to study the results of the aspects between two planets. Now let's jump on to the 3rd step. So you remember the 1st step, I have taught you some examples. 2nd step, you need to check these things. The 3rd aspect is also very, very important in studying the aspects. You must need to check whether you are going through the planetary time period of that planets in your life or not. And I will tell you, rather than checking any other set of dasha, first of all check the Vimshotri dasha. If the Vimshotri dasha, suppose you are going through the Vimshotri dasha of that planet, so first of all I will tell you, you need to make that planet into your ascendant. Suppose you are going through the 9th house Lord Mahadasha, and 9th house Lord is posited in the 9th house. First of all, make that planet your ascendant and then try to study the whole picture and the whole scenario. Because I will tell you, aspects are also going to get activated as soon as you are going through the Mahadasha, Antardasha or the Prayantardasha of that planet. And that aspects are also going to trigger lot of events related to that planet, and specifically with which that planet is doing that aspect or the drishti as well. Apart from this, one more thing, see, not every aspect is very beneficial in your life. Some of the aspects in the Vedic astrology, they are not considered good. Suppose the 8th house Lord, it is aspecting your 5th house Lord. So it means the childbirth, 5th house is your childbirth, 8th house is the sudden ups and downs. As soon as you are going to have your childbirth, it means your 8th house energy is also getting activated in your chart. So you must need to check your overall chart in terms of the aspects as well, and then try to study the results. I have recently made one video on the Bhav Chalit chart, or the Bhava Chalit Chakram, we can also call it as. Specifically in the Bhava Chalit chart as well, planets, they can shift their house. So they suppose it is in the 4th house. So if in the Bhava chart that planet is moving towards the 5th house, so it means the planet have the ability to give the results of both the 4th and the 5th house. So here the planet is in between the line of both the 4th and the 5th house. So here you can also study the aspects in the Bhava Chalit chart as well. Because Bhava Chalit chart is also vitally important in order for you to predict something in your life. So if the planet is coming in between the line of the 4th and the 5th house, it means that planet is both with its 7th aspect. It is aspecting your 10th house as well, and it is aspecting your 11th house as well. So the planets that are sitting over there into the 10th house, into the 11th house, it means that one planet is exchanging the energy between the two houses in Vedic astrology. And that is the beauty of Jyotish Shastra. Many of you are beginners in Vedic astrology, and many of you want to predict something using many of the Vedic astrology techniques. But I will tell you, rather than focusing upon the advanced level, first of all, you need to have the basic understanding regarding planets, houses, aspects, conjunctions, and that kind of a thing. And how to study conjunctions, how to study mutual aspects, that thing is very important. And I will tell you that is the first step which I have taught you in this session. In the upcoming videos, I'm going to teach you some of the more aspects related to mutual aspects and the conjunctions. And I'm also going to show you some of the charts in order for you to get a better level of understanding in utilizing that knowledge in order for you to deliver some kind of a predictions as well. Because predictive astrology is vitally important. So you must need to learn how to give the predictions as well. So that's it guys from my side in this video. I hope you like this analysis. If you have any queries, any consultations regarding your astrological birth chart, any other marriage, career, spiritual consultation, do let me know. Also please mention below the comments whether if you want to learn more techniques like this, then I will definitely make some of the new and interesting videos upon that topics as well. So thank you so much for your valuable support, love, affection. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel below, and also please don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. Till then, please take care of yourself, and I'm going to meet you very soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.